Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome. It is Thursday, June the 9th. Welcome, welcome. I'm Donna. This is Purple Pinky Promises. And I'm here ready to make a Father's Day card this evening. We got lots of bits and pieces, and hopefully I don't lose track of what I have in my head to do. So I think the first thing that I do want to do is kind of, I might start doing some stamping while I wait for people to come on. I think that is one of the first things I'm going to do, is just do some stamping. So I'm going to grab some stamps from four different sets. I'm just going to use the Dad from Dandy Day, but that's not just yet. I'm going to start stamping some stuff so that I can color them, and maybe I'm just going to use these. I think I'm going to use the sentiment from On the Beach, and I think Under the Sea sentiments from Dare to Be Artsy. I'm going to use these fun stamps. So I'm going to get my Misty out, and I'm just going to get it ready while I'm waiting for people to hop on. I did a little bit of prep. I didn't quite get done with all of the prep that I wanted to do, but hi, Lisa. Welcome. How are you tonight? Yay, thanks for joining me. It's so good to see you, or see that you're here. You know what I mean. Yay, you have good news. I know you do. You're working on starting your business and getting stuff lined up there, and that's exciting stuff. I'm so happy for you. I know how that feels. I know how all of it feels. So we do have delays on our end, but it's all going to work out, and I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm not going to, you know, I believe that everything happens for a reason. And so we're just rolling with it. We're just going to roll with the blessing of God knows he knows. He's better off being in charge than me anyway. So we'll just let it go. Okay, so this is Catherine Pooler, Refuse to Sink, I believe. Is that the name of this? Yes, Refuse to Sink. See, we refuse to... Tired, phone might die. Yes, closing at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Yay for you! That is so exciting. Woohoo! Okay. Now these stamps right here are solid, so I will ink them up a little bit differently. Although, you know what? I think I might just do something a little bit different. I was going to color those, but sometimes stuff just hits me at the last minute. I think I might not color those in. I think I might ink them. So let's see what we have here. Let's do Sandcastle by Catherine Pooler. Let's do that for these three up here, and then I'll do these two, the colors that I was looking at doing. So, oh honey, yes, delays and more delays, and I definitely see why in hindsight. He is good. Yeah, we're just better off to let him do it his way, because we would just mess stuff up. So, you know, it is for a reason. Hi, Lindy. Good evening. Yay, thanks for joining me. Woohoo! All right, so I am just going to ink these up with the Sandcastle, and I have not used these before, so they're not going to be very clear. So I'm just going to go ahead again and do this, And hopefully I got it in the same spot. Oh, I didn't because I didn't double check it. So it will move. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Well, now at least it's probably conditioned. If we clean it off, it will be. We just might get it on the first time this time, which would be better because I would much rather have it lighter. Actually, why don't we do that? Let's do that. I think I do want it lighter. So I'm going to do a second generation on purpose. So let's just do that. Let's second generation this. All right. Let's stamp it once. And not bad. Let's see how we do with the second generation on this. If we don't like it, we can stamp it again. And this is a problem, folks. This is what happened during my video. I actually dropped, it's not dark enough. Okay, we need to, during the video, the last video that I uploaded, yeah, oops. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. I don't know if I moved it. Let's see. Second generation. Stamp it again. See what we get. Yeah, I dropped, the camera fell twice during that filming. Maybe I do like that, but I don't feel like it has enough detail in it. So let's do it again. So yeah, I had to do a lot of editing. It was a struggle for me that day. The style of the card was a struggle. The whole filming was a struggle. Editing was a struggle. It was not my day. So yeah, there was that. Okay, and I think I kind of like that a little bit. I feel like I'm going to do it again. And the reason we're doing this is because I don't want it to be dark like this. I'm just not looking for that. I'm looking for it to be lighter. And then I was going to kind of ink it up around the edges, but I'm just kind of feeling like maybe I should go with it darker, but should I? I don't know. I'll try it again. If I don't like it, we're just going to go with it dark. Let's do this. All right, we're gonna leave it. I'm done messing with it. That's just kind of how it rolls sometimes. It's gonna turn out fine. It's going to be fine, I think. I think. All right. Let's do these two. I do need to change location because I turned it over. So let's do that one there. I'm going to do this one. Where'd you go? The anchor is going to be in Twilight. And I haven't even opened this one yet. This is going to be in Ginger. So I have not used this color yet. So I haven't even done my label on it yet. So let's see how this goes. Dim. There. That is kind of dark. Okay, that is going to be dark enough. I don't know, I may want to stamp it again. Sometimes that first time when you use a stamp, maybe I want a second generation on that one. I feel like it's a little too orange for me. So I'm going to move this over and try a second generation on it. Let's get this back into place. I think, do I have that right? Looks like it's right. It moved when I picked it up. Okay, let's try this one more time. So let's pick this up. The anchor actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to keep that, I think. I'm not going to ink that back up again. So let's do second generation on this. Although the second time I stamp it, it might look fine. Actually, I like that. I think it was just because it was the first time I had stamped it. All right, let's do this. Yep, much better. Okay. Yay. So let's see what we have here. I don't know. I think I am going to go ahead and stamp those. I'm going to go ahead and stamp them in straight on in the sandcastle. That's what I'm going to do. I think I want them darker. I don't want them that light. Okay. I might regret that if I don't. I think I'm happier with that. Okay. So we're doing a nautical card. Not a naughty card, a nautical card. And I might go ahead and stick all these stamps on here so that we don't lose them, or I don't forget that I left them in here, and then, because that's kind of the story of my life sometimes. All right, set those there. Now we're going to die cut these out, but we might just hold on. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that. All right, let's die cut these out. I don't know that there are any dies for this, but so I'm going to have to fussy cut those. Yeah, let's just fussy cut. Let's talk and I will fussy cut. How's that? Woohoo. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? So I don't know if you caught the part that Lisa's getting ready to start her business, Lindy. She is right there in Warrensburg with you, and she is going to start her Barbie Mercantile, a place where vendors can come and sell their goods and stuff. How about a naughty nautical? You're funny. Silly. So that's just kind of cool. All right, my fussy cutting is terrible tonight, guys. Terrible. Well, this is a little, I should have used the dies on this. Those other ones, you know what? I just might do that. I'm going to use the dies for these because those will be easier to fussy cut. This is just too much. Sometimes you have to surrender when you know you've attempted something just a little too much outside your comfort zone. That was outside my comfort zone. So, yeah, I don't want to fussy cut that. nor do I want to fussy cut that. So I'm going to cut this off. We'll run this one through, and I think it'll just make me happy, and it won't feel like, to you guys, it won't feel like you're watching paint dry. Yeah, so much easier. There are no dies to go with this set from Dare to Be Artsy. It's just a stamp set. So kind of forced to fussy cut, but these are easy peasy lemon squeezy to cut out. Not hard at all. Congratulations to Lisa, Lindy says. We were talking about, you know, the delays and things like that. And, you know, good things come to those who wait. So, I was just thinking about a verse. I'll have to remember, I think it was Isaiah 64:4. Or is it 66:4? Can't remember, but a friend had shared that with me the other day when we were chatting at work, and it was about something completely different, and I just kind of feel like it is very relevant to what I'm going through right now, and it's about God working on your behalf while you wait. So that's really kind of what's happening. So yay. All right, these are cool. These stamps are really cool. I really like this starfish. It's awesome. Okay. So I am going to take a brush, and I'm just going to very, very lightly kind of go over it some more with that sand castle, but just very lightly. I thought I might color it in. I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lightly go in on the inside with some ink, and also on these outside edges so it's not so stark white. And just kind of do that. I just think that would be pretty enough for what I'm trying to do. Whoops, got that a little darker, but that's okay. So there's that. And there's that. Now let's die cut those, and that will be complete. And I'm also going to do the same thing with this as well. And I just might actually give it a little, excuse me while I grab 20,000 things at once. A little more ink around the edges on this would work great, because we want it to kind of be vintage and distressed, and I'm going to do that around the edges. Is that better? I have one that's, is this it? Well, boo. Where's my... This'll work, I think. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants crafter, if you haven't noticed. I don't like the way the brushes get the edges. I like the way these get the edges a whole lot better. So I've got one of these little foam feel like I can control the edges a little bit better with it. All right. Much better. Okay. So I hope everybody in Kansas City survived those storms that we had the other night. They were pretty nasty. Woke us up in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning. Bam. Big old burst of thunder. Scared me half to death. Jumped out of bed. And then came the wind. Yowza, yowza. Okay. Let's move this way. Let's get the dies on that. Yep. So we have the anchor and this. All right, thankfully we have everything else pretty much ready to go. This was the part that I did not get to finish before the live. So we're just kind of getting all this prepped and ready to put together. So, hopefully I got that. Do this one. Yay. Okay, so we have our dies on here. Get this on there. Roll this through. I'll do kind of the same thing to these to kind of get that stark white off of there, because and then we have a few other things that I might do that as well. Right. All right. I think that's all we want with that for today. Right. Grab another. Put those dies back. I'm very likely to lose them. Okay. We are now done with those. This and this can go behind us, along with this. And this. Yay. So, where are you? I had, is it what that is? I think that's dark. Grabbing a brush for this. So I'm just gonna go over it very lightly. So that it's not bright white. That looks good. Guess we could go on the opposite edge here. Y'all didn't see me do that. Oops. It also needs to be glued on there. You didn't see anything. Nothing to see here, folks. We're about to do it again. So I'm taking the ginger. So that was the Twilight, the same color that I used to stamp with. And now, gotta label my brushes when I'm done, or I will be like all confused on what colors I used on what. So this is the ginger. It's really bright. We don't want it that bright. We're just gonna kind of do that. And maybe a little more. I'm just grabbing the edge. You can actually, oops, that's too much. I'm just going around the edge of it here. This does not stick to this very well, and I do not know why. I have not been able to figure out how to fix it. That's good enough. Y'all can laugh at me. That's called crafting by the seat of your pants 101. All right, time to clean up. So we're going to clean up. Yes, we are. I need to make sure I label those. Okay. I just wanted some fun little elements to add to my card. I might do these with I don't know. Let's see. What do we have? Maybe I will ink these up with the Sandcastle or the Rusty Hinge. I think I'm going to do Rusty Hinge. Where's my Rusty? Oh, I didn't get one for Rusty Hinge, did I? I didn't have one for. Whoops, drop that. I don't think I do. Okay. So Rusty Hinge. I'm going to just go around the edges. I'm going to do some Rusty Hinge on this. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's vintage, right? See, the best way to keep that from happening is to go this way and not that way. So, but that's okay because it's because it is. So, yes, that is what I want. Gonna do that Rusty Hinge every so much, and then we're going to get the rest of it in that ground espresso really lightly. So I'm kind of just getting it. I do kind of want it dark in places. The ground espresso will kind of vintage it up a bit. All right. So let's do this brush. Yes. So here we go. I'm going to kind of darken up that Rusty Hinge to kind of give it more of a, I'm trying to go for this rust look, this patinaed look. So we kind of have a little bit of a similarity going on there. So that's what I'm going for here. So I'm kind of doing that. Maybe I need a little more Rusty Hinge in there. And then we can go back over it with that espresso. Do that. I think that is what I'm trying to achieve here. Yay. And kind of ground espresso. I do want some more here. Oops. A little bit more there. So kind of mixing your colors kind of helps that. So I think maybe you can see where we're headed with this. I do know that these two are going to be cut in different places. So we're going to probably want, yeah, no, we don't. I know exactly what I'm doing here. I know what I'm doing. Y'all are like, are you sure? So before I cut this one, I'm going to see how much I have sentiment-wise, because that's what the one that my sentiment is going to go on. It'll be in the center. The others will be kind of around it. I don't know what that was. And there we go. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. All right, so the next thing is to, yeah, I cleaned it all up. I have a tendency to do this. So what we have here is, okay, somebody help me on what, I think this is like a port, like the porthole on a, like a ship. So that's kind of like what we're doing here. But I'm going to kind of patina this a little bit and give it some orange and give it some, I need some more, where'd it go? Rusty hinge. So I'm going to give it some rusty hinge and both in and out. A little bit here and there, and then some ground espresso. So there's that. So this is, we're going to have several spots for this, or a couple spots for this. So I say spots, but what I mean, I'm trying to explain what I mean and I can't quite express it. So this will kind of be like 3D, like it'll be like popped up, a window looking out into the ocean. And yeah. Okay. Let's get the inside a little too. I didn't get the inside on the other. Okay. Now we can do some ground espresso. Clean that up a little. And let's do that. Too dark, but we do kind of want to, don't want it so orangey, we want it a little more rusty, so we're softening that color. And now we can kind of go around these edges a little, make it dark. So the paper itself is from Honeybee. I'm about to tell you where all this stuff is from. Sorry, I'll go through that in just a second, where these circles are from and how I achieve this. I will definitely go through all of this as soon as I get this all inked up, because I think we are just about there. So edges a little here and there, in places, dark, and then we'll just ink up. All right, so I think that's acceptable. maybe we'll do this for a little. Just a little around these edges, kind of give it a little more depth and interest. I chose this paper because I liked it, not because it really necessarily looked like the inside of a boat, but I just like it. I didn't want to be traditional with using wood, so I chose this. All right. Good enough. So we're just going to have like a port right here. We have some little elements, and we're going to have like a, a banner coming across the bottom over here, maybe some elements over here. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. That's the look we're going for. And this color is done. So the papers that I just used are from Honeybee Stamps, both of them. One of these is from the Bee's Knees, and the other one is from Farm Fresh Holiday. So there you go, getting more mileage out of your paper for other, you know, not just bees and not just Christmas, but some good masculine card making ideas here. Okay, that base has been cut out with the A2 Lacy Layers die, the largest. So you can see that stitching around the edges. Hopefully you can see that if I lay that up there close enough. You can see some stitching. So that's how I got that. We'll just kind of get rid of some of these papers and products so that I can have some room. I still need this, and I think it's good. So the circles were cut out from Dare to be Artsy. These are the double dot circles, and I used the second largest, and then I used, the fourth largest for, so that second largest is the outside, this is the inside. Okay, I also used it to cut out this white circle that we're about to use here in a second. So, so this was the inside, that second largest was the outside. Then I put this into the middle of that piece of paper, and we got this one that I cut out. So we have all of these pieces that came out of all of these dies. So those were the ones that I used. I just layered them up to get them to frame. So there they go. All right, and then our banners were cut using these Lawn Fawn Everyday Sentiment banners. And what I did was cut it out on one side, flipped it around, and cut out the other side to get them smaller. Same thing with these, and I used all three sizes. I have some burlap from my craft stash, probably from Michael's, Joann's, somewhere from way back when. I just have it in my stash. We're going to use this as the background behind that porthole. You'll see. Okay. And now that we've done that, that feels nice to get that out of the way. Oh, and I also have this for my card base. I didn't want a stark white card base. I have, this is Neenah Moonrock Smooth Environmental. It's got some flecks in it. It's kind of cool looking. So it looks really nice with, it's kind of a gray tone to it, so it looked really nice with this. So I picked that for my card base. All right, and then I'll show you what I have for, and I've already showed you that we've got On the Beach. That's what we're going to use for sentiment. We're going to use the Dad from Dandy Day, and I think, and I've got these Back to Basic gem stickers, and we're going to color up these white ones here, and we'll use those on the port. Okay, porthole, or yeah. Okie doke, here we go. Look at that paper on the other side. That's kind of cool. That's pretty Christmas. So now what do we do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my water and my sunset. So let's go and do some water on this. I'm going to do Tumbled Glass for my water. I might kind of move in with a little Salvage Patina, but I think we're going to start with Tumbled Glass for water. Nope. We're going to back up. I think we're going to do our sun first. I think I do want to do my sun first. So, and I want to do it like the sun is setting over the water. So I want some of it to show and some of it to not show. So we're going to go ahead and ink this up. I'm going to use my tape to mask off part of that. I don't know how straight that is. Like it's coming down over the water. And then I'm going to mask this off. And I'm going to mask this off. And our sun is going to be done with Mustard Seed Distress Oxide. It's pretty bright. And whew, that's really juicy too. So get in here with the sun. And I think maybe a little darker at the bottom here. Yes, I do want that. Okay. Now, we're going to mask the sun so that we can kind of work around that. So we're going to take the, so what I did was I have a 3/4 punch and I just punched it out of a piece of paper like this. And now I'm going to take what I punched out and I'm just going to cover this up as best as I can. Take some tape and roll it up and stick it behind there. And just, I mean, you could do some tape, like a tape runner. I don't know that I have one back here. I don't think I do. You could do a tape runner to do that. So let's see. How are we going to do this? Do we need to do it the same way we did? I don't know. We'll figure it out, won't we? So I'm going to cover up my sun, and I'm going to do my sky. I'll figure it out. I'll use tape to cover that part up, and we'll get it. We'll get it here in a second. So I'm going to do my sky, and I kind of feel like dark at the top, and then we'll just have a little bit of, we'll kind of fade it into Peacock Feathers a little bit. So I'm going to start with Blueprint Sketch. And then we're going to do a little bit orange. Maybe I should do my Ripe Persimmon around the, I think maybe I should do Ripe Persimmon. Yeah, I think I will. So we're going to take Ripe Persimmon and we're going to go around the sun a little. So we're just going to kind of give it a glow. And I'm going to try to not get it down below. And now you can see why it would be beneficial to use the tape. If you have one of those tape runners. So we're just going to get a little bit of orange there. I'm getting gunk. Let's go all the way across with this, just getting a little lighter and whatnot. You know what? Every sunset is different. So where is that? So now let's go back and do our blueprint sketch. All right. Just going to do it at the top a little, kind of fading it down, like nighttime is coming in. I don't even know how much of this we're really going to even see, you know? So I want to bring that down a little more. Yeah, I do want it to show a little. We may have to cover up some of that orange with the Peacock Feathers. I think. Can barely see it. We need more. We need to bring it down some more. We have to cover up some of that orange with Peacock Feathers or blend it in a little bit. There we go. Just a night sky. Okay. This is an experiment. So here's our Peacock Feathers. Let's see how we get. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to go kind of like so. Sunsets are very interesting things. Okay, good thing I caught it then. Blending of colors and the sky. Okay. So what have we got here? Whoops. Let's see. Folks, I didn't have it at the right angle. Okay, so guess what we're doing? We're gonna roll with it. I can fix that. Where did that go? There it is. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna fix our sun. Rather than try to fix our sunset, we're gonna fix our sun. I think it's gonna be a whole lot easier. All right. And we're just going to have a round sun. Where's my, there we go. I got a lot going on here. Let's see. Mustard seed. I feel like we can get it dark enough. Right here. To where we don't have a line. I might even want to bring a little orange into it. I think I am. I'll take a little bright persimmon in there and just kind of give it a little bit of an orangey glow around it. I think it's going to look better. Hip hip. Something on there. There it goes. All right. Let's see. I'm going to think about that for a sec. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to give that a little more yellowy tint right around there. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. Now I'm going to go with my salvage patina. And I think let's see what we end up with. Might look more like a glow on the water. I don't know. Anybody got any suggestions for me? We'll have a floating sun. What have I got here? There's that. I need to clean up. I'm thinking. I think I do need to mask it off though. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's get her salvaged. Nope, we already did that. Let's do Tumbled Glass. I thought I grabbed my... Yes, I did. I started to. So I am going to go ahead with Tumbled Glass and kind of get in here just a bit. And I'm going to go around this as much as I can. Where's my sun here? Let's cover up the sun. And let's see what we have here. I may want to go with some more yellow and orange right through here, just to kind of give it more of a, like it's in the sky. I was going to do the sunset into the water, but oh, now we have green. Isn't that lovely? We'll fix that. I'll put some orange in there. It'll all be okay. I'm going to come back up here with my Peacock Feathers just a little bit more. And I haven't used any salvage patina. This is Peacock Feathers that I'm using now. And I'm just going to kind of come through here just a bit. Ever so lightly. Okay. Let's see what we have. As you look through this, it does look like, oh, that's pretty. I actually like that. Really, really pretty. So I wanted to use this stamp, but I don't know that I will. I was going to use, you guys are going to vote. Get ready to vote. I thought about using this stamp right here, just this right down through here with the Bay Breeze, but I don't know. I think I kind of like it the way it is. Do you guys just like it as is? Does it feel like a sunset to you? It does to me. A sunset over the water, it definitely feels that way to me. Most definitely. So I'm going to bring that up just a smidge so you can kind of see that it's it kind of has that orangey glow over the water. Maybe I should put a little more blueprint sketch down further. So that you can kind of tell that it's night. I love that. It's so pretty. I do like it. All right. I think I'm just going to let it be. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to let it be. That's how it's going to be, folks. Done. We're done with this. Is this my Peacock Feathers? Yes. Okay. So we did not use Salvage Patina. We did not use the Fabries. Let's see. Okay, that's not good. I don't want those colors on there. So we use Tumbled Glass, Peacock Feathers, Rusty Hinge, Bright Persimmon and Mustard Seed, and the Blueprint Sketch. All right. Now I think we're getting ready for assembly here. And I do feel like I want this to come up. Like, I do want this to come up, but I think I want this. I don't know. I do. I want this to come up. Yep. All right. Let's see. You know what we could put? We could put some acetate back behind there to make it look like it's really glass that you're looking through. I might do that. I might grab some acetate. I'm trying to think if there's... I do have some. I have some right here. And it's actually not as... Yeah. We're going to use this. With a bigger piece, we certainly do. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of cut a piece to fit around this. Oops, we need to come back this way. All right. We'll glue it down and then trim it off. Yeah. So we'll get it just around those edges. So I'm going to glue this down. And then I'm going to pop it up. So we'll just get the glue here so we don't have any hanging off. So we'll do this. Oop. We have some here. Glue there. Okay. And now I'm going to cut those edges off. You could die cut a circle to make it easier, but I'm just going to do this. Okay, get that drying. All right, let's actually clean up. How's that? That sounds like a great plan. So, get all these brushes out of the way. I feel like I've accomplished something by not knocking over my phone off the stand here, so hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying that. That's funny. Okay. So, where's my card base? Here it is. I think that I'm just going to pull out some of these pieces to give it some fun textured edges. Just kind of have it go at an angle. And our first piece is just going to kind of layer like so. So, I think I want some more of that to show, maybe like, yeah, maybe I want this edge to show a little more. So we're just going to kind of do that. All right, so I think placement of that is going to be right there. So we're going to glue this burlap down. And here. There. Maybe just a little there. Perfect. So now this is going to sit like so. I want it to be kind of centered. So bring it about there. All right. Right there. Then our sun is going to sit right inside of there, like so. So glue that down. Set that in there. Oop. Yeah, yeah. And now I am going to pop this up. Is that where we want it? Yep. Pop this up. I use these foam strips. And I'm going to double strip it because it needs to be a little wider. So take this one around first. Around this edge. Maybe it's not the foam tape, maybe it was just the peeling part that was too close for me. Okay. I'm just doing this for dimension. I could have used something completely different, but nah, take that off. It's driving me nuts. Not necessary. Okay. I'm just using what I have handy here. if we were doing a shaker, it would make a difference, but we're not doing a shaker. There we go. Taking this off. I feel like we're going to use it all. This stuff is sticky. And we are. Yay, that's good enough. Good enough for me. All right, let's get this puppy down. Okay. And now we are going to create a banner. So we're gonna have like banner pieces all across here, kind of like going from here to here. So space them out. So, and here and here. So we'll have the banner spaced out, kind of like so. So it'll go across the bottom here. So I'm kind of like getting a feel for how much room I have here on this. So I know it's going to have to be we're going to just do a little bit at a time here. So I'm going to go ahead and start my sentiment on this piece right here. And I know that kind of right there's where the day and then dad. I think that's where I want to start, is where this line is. Kind of getting a look for it. So, all right. This live is a little long and I apologize, but okay. Okay, I was going to start with ginger. And color do I want? Maybe I do want to use this Bay Breeze. I want to use the ginger and the Bay Breeze. So I'm going to do ginger is going to be C's. You can see that. I'm just inking up C's. So we're going to go with excuse my head here, folks. C's. And then we're going to do Bay Breeze on the day. So now we're only inking up the day. And that just barely fits in there. The day. That tip of that T. Trying to figure out. It's not perfect, so that's fine. Not supposed to be. Okay. And now we're going to go back with Dad from the Lawn Fun Dandy Day. There's just a dad stamp in here. And I hope I haven't lost you guys. Is everybody still here? If I have, it's getting recorded in my inside the platform, so should be good. Seize the day, Dad. Perfect. So I can trim that just right above, kind of like so, because I am going to tuck it around my twine. So seize the day, Dad. And then the rest of those are going to get tucked behind. I don't know. Put our little elements. Anchor. Seashells. I might add some color to those too, kind of patina them up. I don't know. Maybe put a little more color on those. I think maybe it would be kind of cool looking if we did. I do kind of have a blue brush. Let's see what we can do. Y'all still there? Have I lost everybody? Oh, I lost everybody. Oh no. I gotta hurry. I'm losing battery power. Unless I pull this over here. To charge my phone, guys. I'm losing battery power. I hope I haven't lost you already. Do I still have battery power? This is going to be interesting. Okay. Hopefully we're charging. All right, we're working around a cord. Do you see this? I feel like it's going to be potential knockover season here. Well, I'm going to work over here on this side so I don't knock it over. Let's see. Let's see if we could do some of this Bay Breeze in here. Around. Just to kind of give it a little let's see what we got going. Kind of mess it up. And where we go? Let's put some espresso on there. Espresso. I'm going to put some, exactly what I'm going to do. So I got this one. I know you're not supposed to mix your oxides and your dyes, so I'm careful to kind of put them at different places here. And maybe just kind of go back over it so it doesn't look so stark. Boy, I'm getting dirty, aren't I, here? Oh, you guys, I sure hope... Are you still there? Did I lose everybody? It says I'm connected. I started out not wanting this to be dark at all, and now it's dark. That's kind of how it rolls sometimes, doesn't it? It's maybe kind of, I don't know. I kind of do like it a little bit. I don't know if I like this one though. Let's do this banner. Let me come back to that. So. Okay. So I'm just going to wrap these around. All right, well, wrapping this over. I want it to have a wrapped, like it's an actual banner look. Don't you love this? It's kind of how it rolls sometimes. All right. Next piece. Maybe I need to clean my hands so it doesn't get all over my project here. So I'm... Oh, yay, you're still here. Okay, good. Whew. I didn't know if anybody was out there. So, just bending that over. And next one. I've got, you know what? I keep saying someday I'm going to look back on all of this and laugh hysterically, but I'm already laughing hysterically because it's just kind of how it rolls sometimes. Oops, I think I need to move this over just a smidge. There we go. And I might fold this one a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know about how I feel about those elements. I think I don't even know if I just didn't really do them the way I wanted them. Oh. Get the tops of these a little distress. Okay. last one. Did I get it? Okay, so kind of like that. Did I get that? I don't think I got that one very good. We need to, or maybe when I moved it, that's what happened. Okay. Maybe this is just enough. Maybe we don't need all those other elements. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe these need to come down here, kind of tucking under. I do like that starfish. I like the starfish. I like... tuck that there. You think maybe down at the bottom? Maybe that's what I didn't like. Was it up at the top is what I don't know about this one. Yes or no on all those elements? What do you think? Yes? No? Where'd you go? There we are. Okay. So here I am setting them aside again, just kind of letting them go. I think I do want this to kind of be at an angle slightly. So maybe this one more straight and the rest of them at an angle. Yeah, I like that. I do. So just going to kind of start my gluing process because I like that. And just glue this here. We want to do this one. Maybe by the time I add all of the port pieces, or the little, I'll show you when I said port pieces, the, I think I'm just going to do them here. Or maybe I can do both. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to use these white ones, but I'm going to color them, and I'm going to use an Altenew marker. It's the paper bag. It's an alcohol marker. And I'm going to use use the big ones, and I'm coloring them up. And I feel like it needs to be a little darker in spots too, not quite so orangey. Nope, I don't like that. Yeah, I do like it orange. Oh, this isn't on, is it? Okay, there it is. And where I will just do this. So I feel like at the top is an easier place to do that. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'll start with brown, let it dry. Maybe I want a darker brown. Let's do that. This one is Espresso. That one was Rocky Shore. I don't feel like it was dark enough. So let's do it with, yeah. And then we're going to let it dry. Yes. Let's just blend that a little better so it doesn't look like a bunch of what do we have here? I feel like it's better if you do it on here. So now we're going to start, I kind of like that one. So we're going to blend this one kind of similar. Yep, I like that. Take this one, put it on there, like so. And then, so we're going to start out with the dark and go to lighter. So let it dry. So we're going to do one here, here, and I think that probably should do it. Here, here, and here. So 3 more. Yeah. 2. Nope, that's not big enough. Ruh-roh. I colored one unnecessarily. There is a color remover I could probably use on it. Okay. Maybe since I just like this one, maybe we just use, I don't know. Maybe none. I kind of like it without it. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Yes. All right. Let's do this one. I'm just eyeing it here, folks. I feel like it needs to come down a little smidge. Yep. Okay. And then so I'm going to bring it up a smidge. Well, do that one there. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it there. Maybe we can move this one up just we could tuck it under a little better. No, we're not going to tuck it under. We're just going to leave it there. I like it. Yay. So, question. Tie a knot. All that time I spent on these little extra elements. What's your opinion? Sometimes that happens when you're crafting. Sometimes you spend extra time on something and you end up not using it. Frustrates me a little bit because I spent so much time in the first part of the life on it, but you live and you learn. I mean, this is the look I was going for. This is exactly what I wanted to do, but I'm going to tie that one again. I need a bigger knot than that. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm going to bring that up like so. We'll trim it. Come on, stay. Do I have my glue dots in here? I don't think I do. Out of luck. That's my paper scissors, or my ribbon scissors. So I'm just kind of fluffing that up. It's hard for you to see because they're so tiny. Okay, I'll bring them up. I kind of just, I don't like them very much, honestly. I like this one, but I feel like I can't just do one. This is my second favorite. I might just do 3 of them. Or maybe just the shells. Should I I might put a little rust on them. Let's see. Should I rust them up a little, Lindy? I think maybe that's what they're missing. And maybe I like the shells better. Maybe not so much the Catherine Pooler. Okay, let's trim that. Hold that there. Feel like I've fooled with them enough. Maybe I should put some here. Oh, I only have one more big one. That wouldn't work. I feel like I need them here. Maybe. Let's try these 2 big ones, and we'll just kind of, let's see what we get when we do these. Will it work? Let's see what we got. I'm all over the place tonight, folks. I might move these after the live. Yay, nay. Yeah, I kind of feel like I need to move that. I'm gonna put some of that dark on there to kind of darken it up a little. Where'd it go? There it is. Just here on the top. Yeah, that helps. Okay. And I'm going to move this one up. Since I was fiddling with it, it didn't stick very well. So I'm going to go across here. Much better, I feel. Yes. Yes, yes. It felt like it was missing pieces. Okay. And I feel like they blend in well enough. Okay. Now, let's do the last step here, and that is maybe put a little bit of this ginger on it. Where's that? I had a little bit of ginger on. I might just put it in that same spot. I don't know what the deal is with this thing. It won't stick. I think it's dried up a little. Let's look at these. They're really grunged up. But I think with adding a little bit of that orange over the blue, it helped a little. I like that one. Okay, so I kind of felt like I wanted it up here because we've got so much going on down there. Tuck that there. But I honestly, I'm not crazy about it. Just not. Bring it up. It's just not, it's not moving me very much. I don't know. Can't decide what it really needs. Looking at it, maybe if I popped this one up in front of those two, back behind, oops, I have a gem on my finger. that happens. What do you think? It's a mess over here. That's what I think. I gotta fix that. I don't know what the deal is with that thing. Here I go again. I'm looking at it again going, I don't know. Maybe I do like it. Maybe I don't like it. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I think it's because it's probably all paper elements and moving this back up here. I think I'm going to just leave it off. I can't decide. So I'm just going to leave it off and I'm just going to let it be. I feel very happy with it like this. And we're going to complete the card. Do you guys ever struggle like that? Like, do I like it or not like it? Do I want it? Do I not want it? It's funny because I actually watch, I watch lives sometimes. And I talk to the live and say, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, yes, do that. That's kind of funny. I wonder if you guys are doing that to me. Where is my card base? It was here. We had it. What did we do with it, folks? Oh, we'll probably have to add some more glue. Where, oh, where? There it is. All right, go back and add more glue. That took a hot minute or two. This must be my struggle bus week with the masculine cards. Masculine cards are hard. They're really hard. Sometimes a masculine card takes a lot more work and thought than you expect. So I feel like I have a little excess, and so I'd rather trim it off the bottom. So I'm going to have to trim that off after this live. Get that off of there. So there it is. There is our vintage nautical card for Father's Day. You know, this could be a dad's birthday as well. There's a sentiment that would work perfectly on the inside that says you've earned it. And it's your birthday. So you could either do Father's Day or birthday with something like this. So there it is. Yay! Whew, that was long for one card. Whoa. And we made it through without having to knock stuff over. All right. Yay. When I went up there, it says that I had very little battery left. I didn't charge up my phone before the live, and we're at an hour and 45 minutes here. So thanks guys for joining me, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Thank you so much for being patient and hanging in there with me. That was, yep, it's definitely the masculine card struggle for me. So, all right. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my lives, and go over to purplepinkypromises.com and go over there and hit the subscribe as well so that you can get notifications about what's going on with our business, because we will be in a storefront before the summer is over with. So I can send out progress on all of that if you're interested, especially if you're in the Kansas City area and you want to attend our grand opening, because we are giving away prizes. lots of prizes, and we're going to have a free make and take. We'll have some refreshments, and we'll have, it's just going to be fun. So we would love for you, and demos and all kinds of stuff. So we would love to have you come and join us if you're local. Anyway,